running double melee into a Viper.
Yeah, double melee into a Viper, and I would also, I think the other for them, they've already been scouted here. Marcy kind of found out that they were on this hill, and they know it's warded.
Yeah, and they're setting a trap as well for Dark Mago. Chrysalis lies in wait there with the Meld Strike, and that's a very easy first blood. Thunder, of course, not ones to run from a fight, are going to maybe give up two more, as Sacred underneath his Tier 1 tower is going to be the second to go. Chrysalis diving a bit too far. He's going to live on 6 HP. Oh, no.
Minute stage, once the Alchemist starts trying to head up the jungle, whether or not they can contest that.
Dark Mago is still going to collect the water rune. No bottle for him, though. Nisha intent on fighting through this, even in the acid spray. Dark Mago, though, with the Fairy Fire, still living through it. Nisha might have overcommitted, dying to creeps. No, gets the rebound away, and it's Science instead who will pick off Dark Mago.
Wow. That was so close. Nisha just taking away the poison, managing to just stay out of range.
He's going to die down bottom. Matthew TPs, but can do nothing, because he is only a Monkey King into a Viper.
Yeah, that's the double TP mid. Both supports leave the bottom lane, and Viper's like, great, I can go on you now. You haven't got back up here, but he has a little bit of free time to at least get some CS for himself.
Try and look for Puppey. He does have a lot of sustain here with the Hill Troll Priest. Probably not enough, though, as he will go. Matthew does get Jingu off that, but Chrysalis is just going to chop right through him. Does at least get off the Fairy Fire. That'll buy enough time for Sacred, certainly, to get away. As mid lane, Dark Mago was dove by Nisha, who missed. Dark Mago then, with the Chemical Rage now wearing off, is going to give a bit of a chase here. There's going to be a haste rune scouted and into the bottle for Nisha, who does have another Astral Step ready to go in 5 seconds. Might look to turn this. They know that there's no Chemical Rage. Yeah, they're going to call on reinforcements. In goes Science as well. Dark Mago continuing to farm. Is going to farm one wave too many. Cannot pick the kill onto Science. And Science isn't even going to go either to the Boundless Strike of Matthew. Ooh, should get out, just barely get the batter. They might look again. Science mid. No, just a bottle refill. Oh, no, they are going to make a go, actually, but Dark Mago does get off the Chemical Rage into the Aether Remnant. The regen seems a bit too high for Dark Mago, or is it? No, he's going to go to the marked damage. Here come the supports, but yet again, after their core has taken now his 4th death on the mid lane Alchemist. One was for first blood. They at least this time will get Zayats in return, denied by Viper. At least Reza with no kills, pardon. I might look to change that now. They got Nisha rotating over. Nisha make that from the middle lane, as Panda is going to be the first kill very easily as well. It seems like the one's
out farming Thunder Awaken. Other than the Alp, 3 of the top 4 are on the side of Secret. And they're going from, in terms of farm priority, like, Nisha is the lowest. Like, Viper and TA are more important.
Okay, Boundless Strike is reserved there for Rezo. It's Dark Mago, who might just be dead regardless, but no, there's going to be at least the Aphotic Shield. Instead, it's going to be Matthew who dies first. Puppey already has Mechanism up. Sacred forced to at least time-lapse away, but it's going to be Dark Mago tossed back. The double stun as well collects Sacred, and with the creeps surrounding him, it's an easy kill there for Secret to get 3, and maybe even 4, as Pakaz shows up to fight with no items, and he's just food for Rezo. His 3rd kill in the engagement. Everyone's full HP thanks to Puppey, and this is probably just
they've gone for this greedy drop. CK's not ready to fight. He laned into Viper. He needs catch-up time. Weaver's like the only one ready to fight, but that's not enough.
Well, maybe Zayats has gone a bit too far this time around. Dark Mago, of course, still doesn't have a point of the concoction, so he's going to be held back by the 8th Remnant, but rotations are now mounting up from Thunder. They at least get Zayats. Tier 1 tower's been taken, of course.
These these kills don't feel good though. Like, you're bringing 3 or 4 heroes to kill a support, and you're like, you look around, and you're like, okay, so who in our team is farming though? So you suddenly like, oh, this is not enough
here. Just maybe a creep wave. Sacred to be sent back. They got Vision with the Sentry Ward. 8th Remnants control is perfect there. No offlaner for Thunder, and now Panda.
Level 5 Abba.
He doesn't even have level 6.
Yeah.
The Remnant's going to catch him. Rezo starting to stack up the damage. At least a little bit of it dispels, but it's just way too much. Nisha now on a mega.
Such a fast tower. They've caught Weaver again, but
a time lapse. Get out. Full Vessel on him as well, and I believe Dark Mago now has Radiance completed. Panda at least going to live a bit longer. Some precious seconds. Bit more farm, maybe for Dark Mago, but no more for Panda. Likely no more for Matthew as well, as he's going to be the second to fall. Rezo already has, oh my goodness, he's farmed a full Dragon Lance and 1 of 2 Ultimate Orbs for Eye of Scotty.
He's absolutely massive. Meanwhile, top lane, Chrysalis is just solo killing a Chaos Knight.
That's not why they drafted the CK. There's going to be a stun onto the TA at least, but Zayats rotates to the Tier 1 tower. There is no Tier 1 tower here, by the way, for Pakaz to receive reinforcements. It's only Sacred who can, all that he can muster is just simply a Sakuchi on through. They are diving now for more as they look for Panda. They know he's got no ulti ready. Ward affected there. There's Puppey just doing Chen things. He's going to set up for the kill onto Sacred. Panda, easy pickings underneath the vision that Secret have now put up there. And this is maybe...
I think similar to that fight we saw at the Tier 2 bottom. Hold that thought. The
DD?
Get the jump on Pakaz's CK.
Okay, gets off the ulti, 4-second stun. Oh, is not good enough onto Nisha. Pakaz at least with the armlet toggles, getting out of this one alive for now. But the melt strike as Chrysalis will nuke through one. Nisha even catches Sacred, who is going to be forced to time lapse. Oh, but he's all the way back bottom, gods. He TP'd. And Panda's dead as well to Chrysalis. There's no one on the high ground.
It's just Rax. I would say multiple lanes, but luckily there's a Tier 2 tower mid. They could go for bottom lane, but maybe they don't want to make the trek across the base, but they delete buildings here. Rezo's got the shot.
I mean, all systems go. Let's get up there. Here goes Chrysalis kicking this one off. A nice stun onto him, but already Pakaz feeling forced back. In goes Dark Mago, has a BKB. That could be the first life here onto Chrysalis as the Chen heals. Not enough. That's Mech and Hand of God both used. They have the Acid Spray and the Wukong's command both up. Alf is ticking down, but still kept alive. Another stun coming for Chrysalis, but they do get him at least outside of the Wukong's command. Dark Mago chasing for more under the cover of the BKB. Will force back Secret. Only losing the Weaver as well, a respectable hold, but...
Link or BKB on TA, but if anything, I think you just feel like we don't want to keep punishing. They've got no items. Let's keep fighting.
Oh, no.
He's pulled in. He's hurricaned in.
Tried to TP out.
Ambitious?
Ambitious? I mean, some would say I think no other moves to make other than just that. Such is the state of the game right now.
Ready to go once again. They
oh
just keep
no, the out.
Yeah,
the poke back. The force staff at least does get Dark Mago to safety. Matthew putting himself on the line, finds only one with a stun as Zayats is down to the low ground. Throw at least an unstable concoction at Rezo, a parting gift. And I suspect they'll just be basically right back. Pakaz back in 5 seconds, though. We'll give them some pause. As Thunder, again, they bought them time, themselves a little bit of time to do something, but we can get done. A lot of the auto attacks missing, at least courtesy of the Radiance. Dark Mago easily living through that kill attempt. Zayats is going to pay the price here. Okay. So a man up now are Thunder, as they can continue trying to reclaim parts of their map. Ready online. I don't know if the Holy Locket will keep him online long enough here, though. He does get a nice little hurricane out towards Nisha, who is going to be a good backup. But closing the gap is Dark Mago. Throws the stun here onto Zayats. Sacred now looks to turn plenty of minus armor. Zayats is melting here, but Dark Mago might have overextended. There's the Hand of God out from Puppey, who's very fast courtesy of the rebound. And Dark Mago is just going to go down to Chrysalis. Panda likely to follow. No ulti on him for 10 seconds. He's also underneath the ward, so Rezo can just spit at him from distance. That's now Scotty coming to him. Thunder.
And them is just a recipe for disaster. That's how you're going to get completely destroyed in a team fight.
Matthew. He's force staff away. Of course, no amount of force staffs can stop Nisha from running you down. Zayats is going to be there to collect the kill. That's going to be real nice into the BKBs that Secret are
5-man smoke. They've got vision on them.
There they go.
They've got a ward of the
but Nisha, he interrupts all. Silences 4. Might be able to pick off both supports at the get-go. Pakaz as well, kept away from Rezo, who is going to be kiting around Dark Mago. Stomped as well by the Puppey Chen creep. BKB active. The Chen heals coming through now as Chrysalis easily fights through Pakaz, who is left worse for wear on the high ground. Sacred left turning tail to run as Pakaz at least able to evade death for now. But Chrysalis continuing to give chase with the Meld Strike, has the kill. Sacred run down by Rezo, and it started off so good for Thunder, but quickly went down the drain as even Dark Mago farming right next to the outpost is going to be the last to go. A full team wipe there for Secret. Roche is up, ready to go, but it's not going to matter because Thunder will throw in the towel.
Yeah, that was the 5-man smoke. They could be roaching. We've got a ward there and everything. All the conditions for that fight were meant for Thunder Awaken to have a good fight. They just finished like their key items, the BKB and the CK.